Please hold all my calls. I've got something really important to talk about. Hey, good afternoon, good morning, or good evening. It's me, Mr. Kraus. Cheers if you had a smoothie today, if you're trying to be healthy at the end of your semester. Cheers again for surviving an English class with Mr. Kraus. So thank you very much for holding it together as best you can until the very, 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 very end. Let's talk about this video. It's the 3 appeals help. So what are the 3 appeals and who developed them? Well, let's of course confirm. Of course, they were developed by this guy. Let's see if I got his picture up here somewhere. There he is. Aristotle. There's your spelling. So Aristotle, what are the 3 appeals? Ethos, pathos, and logos. Let's go by section. So let's focus on pathos. I think pathos is the easiest to identify, hence my choice to put it first. What are the related terms? You can call it the emotional appeal, the passionate appeal, and some of your teachers will even accept, and this is third and extra credit, pathetic appeal. I would double check the latter and make sure your English teachers understand that as a relative term or a word family for pathos. Again, emotional appeal, pathos, or passionate appeal equals pathos, and some teachers will accept the pathetic appeal. Is a keyword for identifying pathos is when it makes the audience feel. So maybe I should put 2 words here. What are the 2 keywords? Again, audience and feels. It's a good 4-letter F word, F-E-E-L. What are the basic emotions to consider? On one side of the coin, you have happy. Yee. You have hope. Oh, I can't wait for tomorrow. And then on the other side of the coin, you have sad. And you have fear. Yikes. And how people would say things or show us things or say things or show us things that would scare us or make us feel sad, or would they say things that make us feel happy or inspired or hope, or show us things that make us happy, right? Like a smiling dog. How does that not make everyone happy? Speaking of pathos in the following ad, you have Coca-Cola. Look at this colorful rendition of, say, a black and white carbon copy developed by your high school copy machine. Open a Coke, open happiness. And you have sunshine off in the distance. So this ad would make the reader feel happy, literally uses the word happy in it, because it shows a refreshing drink on a bright sunny day, and that refreshing drink looks ice chilled, hence the moisture collecting on the outside of the Coca-Cola bottle. Okay, so beautiful colors, beautiful environment makes the audience feel happy. And what makes the audience feel happy? It could be the sunshine, it could be the green and blue, bright skies, I should say. It could even be the very word open a Coke, open happiness. So it's telling us to open happy up. So we should feel happy when we drink a Coke. Okay, so that's pathos. Let's go on to logos. What is the related term for logos? There's typically one. Logical appeal. I know you guys know that. It's so similar to the Greek Aristotelian original term logos or logos. I'm not Greek, so I'm not sure which way it's preferred. Maybe it's potato, potato. What are some key ways to identify or use logos? Give at least 4 general answers. All right, let's list these out. We can look for specific numbers. I always refer to car sales. Should you buy the Toyota Prius because it gets 50 miles to the gallon? Or should you buy a Porsche Cayenne, which goes 0 to 60 in, say, 4.5 seconds? So numbers. Facts, i.e. it's 71 degrees outside. That's a fact. The rainfall total for 2023 would be a fact. Would you guys like to know that? After a quick Google search, that number is not so obvious, but I can say we've received 105% of our typical average year to date for California. We're at 22 plus inches of rain, so that's exciting. Last year alone, San Francisco received 34 inches of rain. That seems to me to be a prodigious number. So those are facts. Those are numbers. So far we have numbers, we have facts, and then evidence can be done in charts or graphs. And so I see those as the same idea. So let's review. We have numbers, we have charts/graphs, and then we have facts. And the final one, which I'm so excited about, is repetition. Repetition is such a fancy part of logos. Ooh, can I give you a bonus one? When your message stays consistent, or as you guys would say in the vernacular or slang, you stay on point. And so that's a form of logos. You stay on the same topic over and over. Okay, let's take a look at the ad. I went ahead and printed the text below what it says on this Cybertruck trailer towing a Model Y. The best-selling car in the world is made in America. That's a fact. So that's pretty interesting. So there's some logos in here that statement is made, that's a fact. The best-selling car is also a fact in there as a logos. And then the other fact that's mentioned in here is the Tesla Model Y is made in America. So that's pretty cool. Not a big electric car guy, but man, those Model Ys are super nice, very comfy, lots of creature comforts, and they're fast. Okay, let's keep this thing going. Ethos or ethos. What is the related term? Ethical appeal. Who or what is critical in order to identify where ethos occurs? That's definitely all about the speaker or the writer. Let me pan the camera down. You could say Mr. Kraus is doing his best with his drip, he has the collared shirt with the tie. Way down low nearest there is the little tie clip. A haircut, clean. I showered once this week, I think. Those are all about the writer or the speaker. That's the ethical appeal. What are some keywords for describing ethical appeal? It's when the audience trusts. So we've got that audience again, but it goes back to the speaker. So it's trust the speaker or writer, likes the speaker or writer, finds the speaker or writer credible. Those are some wonderful key terms for describing where ethos occurs. Here's an advertisement, or maybe just an idea. Einstein postulated, fancy word for theorized or guessed or hypothesized. Einstein guessed through his relativity theory that time travel to the future is possible. All right. Can you imagine if I said that? What do I know? I'm not that guy. So check him out. The ethos there is, I'm using a quote. And so one way to explain it is that I gain credibility by referring to the one and only Albert Einstein. Another way to explain this is to look at Einstein himself as a brilliant scientist, a recognized brilliant scientist who has strong credibility when he suggests something might be possible. So there you go. So he has strong credibility because he's recognized as a terrific scientist of his time, perhaps of all humankind, right? It's upon his shoulders who the rest of mankind is catapulted forward into this wonderful future that we're living in. I think it's a good time to live. Just a little nod here for you sophomores. Here's a works cited example. Technically, I'm going to hit Control-Enter. Good trick here. Technically, your works cited should be on its own page. Ali gave me the Tesla Model Y thing. He published it. Tesla Oracle outlet. And then Jason Hellerman gave me some help with that Pathos advertisement. Reed and Amanda helped me with the Einstein thing, and that came from study.com, right? And so there's a little nod to how you guys should set up your works cited. Should be titled Works Cited, centered, and then Times New Roman size 12, double spaced. And then the structure is something like the opposite of a paragraph, if you would. All right, hey, if you kept watching all the way to the works cited, will you just write works cited here at the end, and I'll try to catch you and give you extra credit. Thanks, guys. Hang in there. Just a few more days, few more hours to go.